Gamers, it is God here. Good morning, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so yesterday I went out to eat to Red Lobster, and it must have been old people day because there were a lot of old people around. But that's not the problem. The problem was they were too nice. Really nice. They love to smile, love to stare, and they notice every damn thing on you. And there was one Pacific couple that just they just kept staring and kept waving. Of course, there were others that, oh my, you got a cute family, or your little brother's cute, or just the normal. But for this one Pacific couple, they just loved us. They wanted to talk about their life, talk about each other, talk about how they miss having hair and the good old days, or when they were teenagers. And it kind of felt really good to talk to old people. It felt rewarding. And the reason why I say that is because old people care. It's like they can relate or they can understand, almost as if they know you, but they don't. They're so open to talk about themselves, or where they come from, or where they came from, or what they have, or what they like. Stuff like that. But see, what I don't understand is the young generation, or the older generation. Not speaking elderly right now. We're talking about people in their 30s and stuff like that. But the young generation, they seem so angry all the time. To me, they do. I mean, when I go to the store, or I hold the door open for somebody, they give you the stank look. They don't say thank you. Or when I go to the store and want to greet somebody, I say, hey, how you doing? I like your hat. They give you the stank look and just nod their head and don't even acknowledge that you're there. You try to have a conversation. Why do you? The first thing I usually get, why do you care? It's none of your business. And I'm just saying, hey, what's up, man? How you been? And people get stank all the time on me. They don't want to talk. And I always greet them with yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, or just trying to be friendly. Or, recently, I'm not gonna say recently. About a month ago, 2 months ago, there was a football game going on, and me being a Florida State's fan, I saw a guy with Gator flags on his car. Well, I thought it was neat because he was the only one in my neighborhood to have flags on top of his car, which I thought was pretty, he's a dedicated fan. Well, as he drives by, I smiled at his car. Well, I smiled at his flag. I was like, oh my God, he's a Gator fan, and I smiled. Well, he gets down the street, gets out of the car, wanting to fight me, thinking I was talking shit. And I'm like, the only thing I said was, I like your flags on your car. And the only thing that came out of his mouth was, what the fuck is your problem? Do you want some of this? I'm like, okay. Well, what the hell is wrong with our generation? Why is everybody on edge? Why is everybody so angry? Do they not like friendly people? Well, I was asking around, and one guy and one woman, a couple told me that the reason why people are on edge, they don't like friendly people because they look at it as negativity. Like, I might be a predator or a murderer or a thief. But what makes them think like that? What makes people think like that? I just find it very unusual and very upsetting that people they don't trust anybody. They don't want to be friendly with anybody. Maybe it's just where I live at. Not everybody is like this, but I just noticed the old people are more, more pleasing and more generous and more willing to talk to you before any other younger generation will. When I open the door for an old person, thank you, son. That was very nice of you. Here goes $2. Or, thank you. I really appreciate that. You're a good guy. You're a good man. But when I do this for the younger generation, it's like, oh, I could have done that myself, bro. You don't got to do that, dog. I'll do it. Or the average white guy is just looking at you stupid. And I'm just thinking, okay, well, maybe if I be an asshole, you approach me different. So I did that, and I'm like, I can hold the fucking door myself. And the guy goes, what is your fucking problem, man? I'm like, I'm just doing an experiment. So, it's it's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So I just think it's, you know, we could learn something from the older generation. Well, the elderly people. They're full of wisdom. The young generation, you can just fucking forget that. The only thing they care about is fucking drugs, sex, clothes, and music. But not the elderly generation. Not those people. Those are the people you want in your life. Those are the cool people. Not saying that many people out there aren't cool, but on average, you can forget it. But anyways, guys, it's God as always. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and peace, bitches.